Okay, good day everybody. This afternoon we're going to be looking at inverters. Introduction to inverters. I'm going to be taking us through a series of lessons for us to learn how to understand what inverter is all about, connecting the inverter, and at the same time understanding how the inverter operates. Now, what is an inverter? An inverter is a device that converts DC current to AC current. What does this mean? That means it converts the source of power from a battery into alternating current, which is the normal 240 volts here in this part of the world. In some other part of the world to 110 and to different voltage, depending on the need of power source or power supply rather. Now, for this part of the world, we are using 240 volts. So which means our inverter is going to be converting from whatever voltage, 12 volt battery, 24 volts, 48 volts and all that into just the 240 volts. That's DC current, direct current to alternating current. So, and let's look at the part of the inverter. We have number one, your inverter. This is the device called inverter. Now we have different voltages. We have 500 volts, 1800 volts, 1200, 3.5, 6 volts, 12 volts and all that, depending on the kind of load you want to use it for. So actually, for this particular class, we're going to be looking at 1000 volts. And this 1000 volts can power quite a number of things. For example, you can have about 12 bulbs, 10 bulbs, of maybe 5 watts, that's 50 watts, but at most this will power 1500 watts for you. If you convert 1000 volts to watts, it will give you 1500 watts, and that's it's enormous, because at least that will take your TV set, which is about 80 to 100 watts. Then it will take your fan, the mild fan of about maybe 20-30 watts, then some bulbs, and you'll be comfortable in the house, except for major appliances that you cannot power. So this alone can power your house and give you lighting and soft stops to charge. So that is your inverter. Then the next thing is your charge controller. This is your charge controller. This charge controller helps you to connect different parts of the inverter, that's different devices together. So your solar is coming on this, your inverter is coming on this, your cables, your lightings, DC lightings are coming on this. So this can help you for that. And that is 12 volts. If you have 24 volts and all that. So then also we have your of course your cable, aluminum cable, which helps you, or pure copper cable, which helps you for proper connection. Then your battery. Here I have a 12 volt battery, a normal car battery, or an inverter battery. We have an inverter battery, but I can improvise. So this is a normal 12 volt battery, and that will help me to interconnect. Then of course your solar panel, and we have solar panel from 80 watts, 60 watts, 150 watts, depending on your load. I'm going to still take us on how to manage your loading system in order to get you an inverter. But this complete set of inverter is just for a mini installation, for maybe a room and parlor apartment and all that, which you can just use and you'll be okay. So that is just what inverter is all about. In the next class, we'll be looking at how to test some of your components in the other class. Thank you very much. My name is Ayo.